Over the years, I've tried a whole load of different types of phone mount, and each one is ever so slightly different in its own unique way. And it depends on what it is that you're after as to which one's going to work best for you. It's as if we can't ride our bikes anymore without using a phone. So it doesn't really matter which method you use, but the one thing that seems to be really important, got to be easy. SP Connect's motorcycle mount is what I would call a smooth, slick looking mount. It's not in your face, it's actually quite discreet. To get yourself started, you get a phone case specific to your type of phone. There is a magnetic ring here which you can use for the MagSafe charging if that's what you like. And on the back here is a little twist and lock function so that when you got the mount, you just push it on, twist, and it locks. Now that you've got your phone rigged up, we can mount them onto a whole variety of different types of mounts. We're going to be looking at the motorcycle one. That also has an option to have an anti-vibration damper. You could put them inside your car. There is one to stand it on the office desk. There are a whole variety of different places you can now put your phone now that you've got the twist and the lock already set up on your phone. Inside the box is everything that you're going to need to mount the unit on a whole variety of different type of handlebar widths, all the spacers and the Allen key. It's all included inside the little kit. If you happen to be one of those Harley guys that's got chrome everywhere, SP make a chrome version of this so that you don't have to have a big black blob in the middle of your chrome empire. Now let's get this thing mounted onto the bike. I've found the little bush that is the right diameter for the handlebars, so that plops on over there. The next thing, I've taken it all apart into its 3 pieces. So this is just the base plate here. That one can go here. I'm just going to put it on loose. I don't want to tighten it up too much. Okay, that's just on loose. That'll do for now. The next part is to mount the arm, and you'll see here that this has got a whole load of teeth in, and here this side. So I have a whole load of options as to where I want to mount this. So I'm going to choose that one. Put the little screw in here. Again, I'm just going to do it just loose. There we go. And then the last mounting plate, this has also got a whole load of teeth, so I've got a whole load of options as to where I want to put this. Determined where the layout is here will work out where the phone's going to end up at the end. So in this instance, I've got my phone mounted here. If I put that on there, it's going to start there to put it on, and when I've finished, it's going to lock this way. If I wanted it to be the other way, I just move this, change the orientation. So now when I put it on that way and I lock, it's going to end up this way. So I think I would prefer it this way around. So that's lined up there. And now I just tighten everything up. As easy as that. If you're anything like me, you'll really enjoy taking your bike on the backcountry gravel roads. But there are a few issues that are starting to become apparent with particular smartphones having the vibration of riding on the gravel roads is messing up the camera inside your phone. To help you with this, SP Connect have come up with an anti-vibration mount which you attach directly onto the Moto mount. It also includes a charging module, so not only are you protecting your phone from the vibrations, you're getting to charge it at the same time. Inside the box, you'll get everything that you need to mount the unit directly to the Moto mount. Here we have the unit with the mag charging on the top and the anti-vibration on the bottom. It's got the little ring teeth that we're going to deal with there just shortly, an Allen key and a variety of screws depending on what it is that we want to do. The first thing we need to do is take off the top mounting plate from the Moto mount. Then I can get the vibration damper. It's got little teeth here and they go in here the same as it did before. And all I need to do is line up the orientation and then put the screw in the top. I just take the screw that comes with the kit. It's got a smaller head on it, so you need the one that comes with the kit because otherwise the original one won't fit. Put that in there and then I just screw it on. To add the power, all you do is use the connector that comes with the kit, and all I'm going to do is connect this power to my power, which happens to be sitting right here, so that's going to be super easy. And now when I attach my phone, it automatically starts charging. Whether it's the standard motor mount or you upgrade it and have the vibration charging damper as well, somewhere along the line, there's something for you. I've also got a suction mount for the car, a weather cover for your phone, and a magnetic card wallet that you can attach to the back of your phone. So that's it for now. I hope you found this helpful. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, eh? Ciao.